Hello, my dears. Today we'll speak about a subject that somebody put it in the comments, and he was interested about this subject, and I wanted to let him know that we take into consideration all your advices. So let's talk about how to buy a small business franchise and in Romania in order to move to Romania, or if you can do this. As you may know, all of you, Romania is a great business environment, as I already said on all my YouTube videos and so on. And to buy or to run a small business here in Romania may be even better than staying in any other part of this Europe Union. Basically, if you want to move somewhere where it's still a Latin country, Romania is the best choice. So stay with me and let's see what you can find in this video. All of us know that the business is hard to do. So when you have the opportunity or the chance to do something that is already tested and you already have some good tips, it's even better to start that kind of business. So buying a franchise would be the best solution from this point of view. All of us know that buying a franchise is a very good idea because you are entering on an area in which the clientele is already tested. So basically, this is the best idea when you want to enter in a highly competitive field as fast food or coffee shops and so on. One big advantage about buying a franchise is that you don't have to build the business from the scratch. You already have the advantage of taking the same name, brand and clients that all that business has with it. So it's even more productive for you to do this because you don't have to work so hard to establish your niche, your clientele and so on. So if you are already decided what to do and your purpose is to come here to Romania and do a business or to buy a franchise, these are some steps that you need to follow. Number one, research and choose the franchise that best fits your niche or what you want to do. Of course, that here in Romania, due to the fact that we are in the European Union, you can find a lot of franchises that are also present in other countries, European countries. But you need to choose that franchise that fits to your budget and to your needs and to your plans, future plans. So if you intend to come to Romania or if you intend to look for some franchises in Romania, I already did some of the research in your behalf, and I can tell you that here you can find this kind of franchises. 5 to Go, Pizza Hut, Logi School, a World Class franchise, McDonald's, KFC and so on. Most of the franchises are on the food area and coffee shops. Starbucks, for example, it's also here present. Gloria Jeans, also present here in Romania. So we have a lot of franchises also here. Almost all the European chains of clothes and food markets and so on are also present here in Romania. After choosing your franchise, you need to contact the franchisor because you need to see what are his conditions and what expects him from you and what are the prices that you need to pay to him. After that, you need to review the franchise agreement and find the financing if you don't have everything. And in this case, as I said to you before, you can also access some European funds to do this, so it would be a plus for you. About 50,000 euro you can take it from European funds, and in the end you need to complete and secure the business, and of course start the training and set up your business. Those are the steps that you need to follow in order to buy a franchise, no matter that it's in Romania or somewhere else. Of course that everybody wants to know how much does a franchise cost in Romania. So the cost depends on a lot of factors. Depends on the area, on the equipment that you receive, on what you receive, the know-how, employees, and so on. So from my point of view, I said to put them on 3 categories. The first one is the low-cost franchise, which is a little bit cheaper for you to access and easier, let's say. When I say cheaper, I mean franchises between 10,000 euro up to 50,000 euro. Of course that you can find even lower than 10,000 euro, and I have an example of a franchise which is around 5,000 euro, which is 5 to go. It's a franchise which is national franchise, and it's about coffee to go. This means 5 to go, where in the beginning everything costed 5 RON, which is 1 euro. Whatever type of coffee costed 5 RON. Now, of course, the prices are a little bit higher, but still a good choice because they are cheaper than Starbucks and Gloria jeans, for example. The second category that I wanted to present to you, it's a mid-range category with prices that are between 50,000 up to 100,000 euro, I mean. Of course that in here you can find a little lower in price as well, and I will just name some of the franchises and the costs of them. On our research with my team, I found out like this. Famous Waffles has a price of the franchise around 34,000 euro. Moritz Eitz Gelateria, for example, has a price between 40,000 euro up to 60,000 euro, depending on the equipment that you want to include on this franchise. Uncle John franchise, which is also well known here for its food, is between 45 and 100,000 euro, again depending on the equipment that you will ask to them. And another well-known franchise here is Logischool, which is between 35 euro and 50,000 euro. So there are a lot of businesses also not so close to 100, but quite expensive. And of course high rank franchises which are quite expensive. Here I can include from the food and beverage chain, let's say Pep and Pepper, which is a really good franchise, and you can find it almost everywhere. And from services area, we can tell you about the stomatological services, which is clinical Dr. Lahu, which is above 100,000 euro as a franchise. So these are some prices for buying a franchise here in Romania. Also, everything depends on the equipment that you put on that franchise, and also, of course, of your expertise. You may wonder why a franchise costs so much sometimes. Well, it's a mixture of factors. First of all, it's the equipment that you have in that franchise, is the marketing that you pay to the franchisor to put your business on the market. It's the royalty fee that you need to pay to the franchisor, and any other fees and any other commissions that you need to set up the initial business. After that, it may be not so high, but in the beginning sometimes may be quite high. So, are you still consider buying a franchise to move in Romania? Okay, let me tell you that yes, it is possible, but be attentive that here it is possible only for European citizens or citizens that have already a long-term permit on the European field, because otherwise you cannot move to Romania to obtain the permit of staying here in Romania with a company which is newly set up. I already talked about this in a video which is where I explained why a business failed, because it was I tried to do this for our clients, and at the immigration you cannot obtain the visa and the permit for long staying here in Romania. But if you are an European citizen, of course that you can do this, and you can come to stay here anytime. Since the moment that you said, okay, I'll go, you can go and you can come and establish here to Romania. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And if you have any question, any inquiry regarding all I presented here, you can leave the comment in the comments area. And of course, you can write us an email to office@mbv-tax.ro. So I'm waiting your comments and everything that comes to you. It's a good feedback. So thank you very much again, and have a nice day.